Well, they like to say a win is a win is a win. Now, not a lot of style points today here in Foxborough, Massachusetts at Gillette Stadium, but the Buffaloes get a come-from-behind win over UMass and win at 41-38. Hi, everybody. Alongside Larry Zimmer, I'm Mark Johnson. Thanks for joining us on our Buffs recap here on 850KOA.com and CUBuffs.com. Well, partner, you never sneeze at a road victory. You know, with that being said, not a lot of style points today, but it is a win.
The Buffs will take that win and go back to Boulder, but I'll tell you what, it got dicey early in the second half when the Minutemen put 10 points on the board in about 2 minutes, and suddenly Colorado's behind by 11. But somewhere along the line there, they clicked the switch. The defense started being very aggressive, and for 3 straight series, they played very well, and that set up the offense.
Well, we know about Nelson Spruce, and for the second game in a row, he had over 100 yards receiving, 145 yards receiving, 2 touchdowns for the second game in a row. But we also saw the development of Shea Fields and Bryce Boba. Both those young receivers look good in this ballgame.
They certainly did, and you know that a 70-yard touchdown by Spruce, obviously that's the one people look at.
Yeah.
I thought the second touchdown showed even a little bit more. It was a screen out to the side, and he got great blocks from D.D. Goodson and Tyler McCulloch, and he could, as he said on the post-game interview, I could have walked into the end zone, which basically he did. So that's the kind of execution you like to see, but unfortunately it doesn't come often enough.
Yeah, the Buffaloes did, for whatever reason, down 31-20, down by 11 points third quarter. It was like a flip of a switch. They became a different team. I don't know if I can pinpoint it. I'm not sure Mike McIntyre did in our postgame interview on the Colorado Football Network, but they became a different team. They've got to figure out how to play that kind of football more consistently.
Absolutely, they do. And the other thing they've got to really, really work on is their special teams, Mark.
Yeah.
Their kickoff coverage was just atrocious, and I hate to use that word, but it was. And you're giving the other team out at midfield every possession, and that's got to stop.
Well, the Buffaloes get their first road victory since you got to go back to John Embry about midway through the Pac-12 season that year. They won at Washington State, but they get a win, and a win is a win is a win. They're cleaning the field. The Thunder starting to hit here in the great Northeast, but the Buffaloes get a victory. Next up, they open up the home and Pac-12 slate. Next week, a late game on Saturday, hosting Arizona State Sun Devils at Folsom Field. Wear your black. We'll hit the air at 6:05 with the Buffalo Stampede just after 8 o'clock Mountain Time. The Buffs and the Sun Devils. For Larry Zimmer, I'm Mark Johnson. Colorado wins it, coming from behind, 41-38 over UMass here in Foxborough. Thanks for joining us on our Buffs recap.